Zombie dice. Eat brains, don't get shotgunned. This is a push your luck dice game. You can play it with a bunch of people because every time you play, the dice go back in the bag. So you can play it with a bunch of people. 2+, right? I play it solo, but on the app. There's an app for this. Steve Jackson games. Honestly, I can't tell you how many times I've played Zombie Dice. But this is Zombie Dice Deluxe, and friends, Deluxe it is, right? Because Zombie Dice originally came in like a tube. Nothing wrong with that. I played that, 1,000 times. So now it comes in this box. It's a bigger box, more of a presence on the shelf there, right? The deluxe version has these translucent dice. There's 13 of them. Are these not cool? I love translucent dice. This wonderful bag where the dice go inside. And you just have a selection here of dry erase scoreboards with different characters, right? Grim Jim, Gooey Louie, you choose, right? So you can play this game with a bunch of people. So, gee, Alex, I've never heard of Zombie Dice. How do you play it? Okay, all the dice go in the bag. Push your luck game. On your turn, you're going to roll dice. Kapow! There it is. You rolled that. Let's say you rolled this. Now, first, let me tell you, why are these colors, why are these dice different colors, right? Well, the green die has more brains on it, so you're more likely to get brains. These dice are considered your victims, so you want to eat brains, right? So the more brains on the die, those are points that you score, right? So the green die has more brains on it, which is cool. The yellow die is sort of a medium die. It's got some shotguns. You don't want shotguns because if you get 3 shotguns on your turn is over and you get 0 points, okay? Let's say you have 3 brains put aside. You roll 3, you push your luck and you roll 3 shotguns. That's it, okay? Those 3 brains that you put aside, 0. You get 0 points that turn. And the red die has more shotgun blasts. So it's a dangerous die to pull out of the bag. So let's say on your turn, you pull those dice out. Now, in this situation here, you always have to put the shotgun dice off to the side, okay? You can't re-roll those. You got to put them off to the side. In this particular roll here, I would stop right now because if I roll 1 more shotgun, I get 0 points on my turn. So I'll take that little brain there and add 1 point on my little dry erase board here, right? So that means I ate 1 brain on my turn, and it's the next player's turn. Your goal here is to try to get to 13 brains, whoever gets to 13 first. Now, it's got more numbers here because in case you get more brains, 14, 15, 16. If you get more brains, maybe a couple of players will get more brains. Whoever gets the furthest will win the game, okay? So you roll 3 dice. You put aside any shotguns that you roll, shotgun blasts. You put aside any brain dice that you roll because those are going to count as points. And if you roll, let's say on my roll, I roll something like this. Footsteps. These little footsteps means that the victim ran away, okay? So in this case, I would take that red die there with the brain. I will put that aside because that's 1 point for me. Now I got these 2. I can re-roll these. These I can re-roll, but I need 3 of them. So that means if I choose to keep going, I can stop right now. There's no reason to stop here because you don't have any shotgun blasts. You can get up to 3. So you can push your luck here. I got 1 point with that brain, and I got these 2 footsteps. So I'm going to re-roll these, but to re-roll these, I need 3. So I need to pull 1 more out of the bag. Oh, look, I got another green one, right? So now I roll these 3. Kapow! Well, now I got one shotgun. I have to put that one aside. But I got these footsteps, so I'm going to keep pushing my luck. So far, I have one brain, and I have one shotgun blast. I'm going to push my luck. I'm going to pull another die out. Ooh, it's a red one. Those are dangerous. Kapow! I rolled that. So again, I rolled footsteps, but now I got to put this shotgun blast aside. Now look at my situation here. I got 2 shotgun blasts and 1 brain. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to re-roll these. I'm not going to pull another die out of the bag. And by the way, once you decide to re-roll and you pull a die out of the bag, this is a serious game. You have to roll. You can't go, I changed my mind. No. You pull a die out of the bag, you have to roll. In this situation here, I'm going to stop because if I roll one more shotgun blast, I'm going to get 0 points. So I'd rather stay with my 1 point. So then I take that 1 point, mark it on there. It's the next player's turn. All dice go back into the bag. Look at that bag. I love it. Dice go back in the bag. It's the next player's turn. They pull 3 dice out, and everything starts all over again. Again, in this particular roll, let's say the next player rolls something like this. Initially, they were very happy. They got 2 green dice and 1 red and 1 yellow die. This is a good selection of that. But unfortunately, they happened to roll 2 shotguns. But they did roll 1 brain. So that person will probably stop right here. They're not going to risk grabbing 3 more dice from the bag and rolling another shotgun and getting 0 points. So in this case, the player would stop. They would score their 1 brain, and that's it. And again, you got to get to 13. Okay? So it's a little race. You play it with a bunch of people. So much fun. So, Steve Jackson games. I mean, I like Cthulhu dice. I like, obviously zombie dice. I played this a lot. And this deluxe version, it's just wonderful. I mean, it really just takes the game to that, just a little higher, The joy in playing it. It says you can play with 10-year-old. I've played with kids younger than that. You're throwing dice, you're eating brains, you're getting shotgunned. Listen, fun for the whole family. Zombie dice, now, deluxe. I love it. I love it.